morning, and obviously happy Thanksgiving. I know it's a big celebration for you today. Thank you for being here in a day, on such an important day. The more freedom you give to the player, the more is requested to combine self-discipline and aggressiveness in reacting to the different situation on the court. And this is the most difficult part in any sport, not only in basketball. Go simple. The more you complicate the instruction, the more mistakes will be committed. So you need to understand if you're good enough to accept it, tolerate it, and keep teaching, or you just mess it up and you punch them like I did the other day and broke my hand. I'm joking, eh? Okay, don't put it on NBA TV, please, okay? I would like him to learn how to use what I call the reverse jump stop. Running, and stopping himself outside foot, inside foot after. And not running and stopping inside, outside, after. For one simple reason. The most of the time he needs to use his body to protect himself. And if he does not learn to stop after the run, going outside, inside, he will always expose the ball and he will not protect himself with the body. You know better than me that when you teach something, let's say shooting, teaching is made of three parts. First, you explain, and the player goes slow motion to learn it, okay? So he goes, pam, 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 okay? Pam, pam, pam. Then, once he gets the move slow motion, you go to repetition, so that he repeats the move until he gets to a point that he does repetition without thinking. And that's where he put in the brain the new move. So when he gets to a point that he is doing one, boom, then he catches it, one, two, okay? When he repeats and he masters the move without thinking, you might think that the new move is his property. Now you can stress him and give him goals where you stress him in the execution of the new move. So you can start doing things like, okay, you have to score 10 times in 1 minute, or now we watch percentage, because now the player, to get the goal that you gave him, will start to do faster. But if he does not master the movement, he will do bad and will get bad habits. Everything you teach, he's done of 3 steps. Slow motion learning, normal speed repetition in order to master the movement, in order to execute it without thinking, okay? And then you put the stress on it. So you challenge the player to specific goals in order to use what he just learned under pressure. If you mess up these 3 steps, you create a monster. The player will never recover from that. Especially with young players, the teaching of the shot, if you mess up this progression, he will never become a good shooter. Because you know better than me that when he will be 19 and 20, it will be impossible to change his shot. And most of the mistakes happen because teachers go too fast in the teaching, and they do not respect these 3 steps. And these 3 steps do not come fast one after the other. You have to keep this in mind.
His teaching method is unlike anything I've seen in my tenure here with OBA, which is a good 7 years. And everything that he taught today was just from that teaching perspective. And that's one of the things that we want to transition to make sure that people are getting a better grasp of the teaching concepts of this growing game of basketball.
Before even talking about individual moves in the low post, I think I must teach this player, first of all, how he can score a basket in fast break. How he can score 1 time in the game if he runs, catch the ball, and finish. The second thing I want to teach him is how to control himself if he gets an offensive rebound, trying to score after an offensive rebound. This is the second thing I would like to. The third thing, I would like him to learn how to shoot the foul shot, and I will tell you after why. And then I would like to give him 2 easy instruction for him to be a little bit more important in our defense. So I don't want to go from 0 immediately to 100. I want him to feel soon ready to contribute to our game. So he can stay on the court for 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, and feel confident one day he can play 10 minutes. Let's say he jumps, okay? If he jumps, you're lucky. He jumps, you go under, boom, get the foul. You teach him this. But even if he does not jump, you just use the fake to set your feet without obviously traveling, but most of the time you are like this, you see? Just fake him, set your feet, boom, now you can shoot. Don't shoot if you are off balance, okay? So let's work on it, come on. Ready? Go, hey, push it! Excellent, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. One more time, come on, one more time, one more time. No, that's not the same thing. I would like you to get the contact when he touches the floor. You understand what I mean? So as soon as he, boom, he has you on him, okay? That's the difficulty for him. Come on. No! Good, good, good! Excellent. Obviously, when he will be better and more experienced, he will learn that maybe he can go the other way, okay? But now we are basic, eh? We are very basic. We just get happy if our young kid catches the rebound in a bad position and does not throw the ball away like this, but he sets his feet and makes something that looks like a shot. That's what we would like to see. Go on, one more time. Ready? Same thing. As soon as he comes back, down, on in. Good, good. Not bad. You can shoot with a jump shot. Use what you feel comfortable with, okay? Up, up, up. Okay, not bad. You see what you're working on, eh? No dribble, don't step, stay in balance. Next step. Here. We have a third player, and we do the drill in 3 players. Okay? Game, live situation. Ready? Go! Get it! Okay, again, bravo. One more time, one more time. One more time. Now, finish! That's it! Okay, that's what we want to work on. Because it's normal that the player rebound, he comes down, and if he does not know how to come down, he will lose balance. So he learns that when he goes for the rebound and he rebounds and he comes down, he needs to try to learn to come down spreading his legs. Because if he comes down like this, now it's like this. So it's boom, I jump, and I try to come down with my legs spread. So even if they push me or I do this, I'm still in balance.
Oftentimes you see a similar group of people come out to all these coaching clinics. I think we expanded a little bit this time outside of the same core group of people that seem to show up. And that's basically our goal is, of course, to get as many people involved in these coach education endeavors as we possibly can.
How to find balance, how to use the techniques to help teammates to be balanced when they catch the ball. Because you help your teammates, for example, as I showed you before, if you use the bounce pass when he's under pressure or when he's full speed. You help your teammate to be in balance if he's completely open, throwing the pass to the chest here and not here, because now he has to do this. You understand now why I mentioned as a last part of the things that we want to teach immediately, how to shoot the foul shot. Because if your young kid will be aggressive in the fast break, and he will be aggressive if he knows that running, once in a while, he will receive a pass. And he knows how running he can catch and hopefully shoot. He will know that if he is ready when the guard penetrates to catch, pivot, and go to the basket with the contact, he will probably score 1 point. Another time, he will know that if he rebounds, he might get an offensive basket, okay? So it becomes 3 different ways for him to score. I'm not saying much, 4, 5, 6 points. Then he will get fouled, because everybody will tell his man, foul him, he's a bad player, he's a bad shooter. So to teach him how to get on the line and shoot the foul shot is, in my opinion, comes first before teaching him how to shoot in the low post. Because in the low post, he will probably shoot one time in 1 year, because the guards will never give him the ball, even if it will be like this. Okay? But if he finishes fast break, if he becomes clever in catching and going to the basket, if he gets an offensive rebound, he will draw maybe 2-3 fouls, and maybe he will be on the line. So you want him to understand that the jump shot in action is completely different shot from the foul shot. In the foul shot, he does not have pressure of time, okay? He can set his feet always in the same way, okay? He can even shoot with one hand if he is more comfortable, right? Too. But you tell him how to shoot the foul shot, which I repeat is different shot.
Maurizio Gardini deserves a lot of credit for it, obviously. He goes way back with Ettore Messina, and so they approached us and said there's going to be an opportunity to have Ettore, speak in front of a group of your members, and we were, fortunate to have that happen.
So not always our strategy is suited to simplify the game. Sometimes we complicate the game, and we need to be aware of this. I still believe that the improvement of our game goes through the improvement of our individual game. Does not go through the tactics, goes through the individual. If our players become better players individually, it will be much easier for us to play better basketball. You just complicate the game if you use strategy to cover a single weakness. That strategy can cover the weakness for maybe 1, 2, 3 games, but when you find a better team, no matter what your strategy is, they will be better than you. So I think it's worth to invest time in improving the player. And the players will never forget if you are telling them something that is making them better players. They will never forget.